Such a weird video, almost the kind of thing you would expect to see on the Dan and Phil show. Hello, Dan and Phil.
Thanks for that, Jamil.
That was a good link.
How are you?
Very good.
Very good, thank you very much. How are you doing?
Good. Hello, Phil's festive jumper.
The heating's broken in our house,
Oh,
so
no.
I've just been wearing this for the whole
It's
week.
the only thing keeping him alive
Okay,
at the
you know
moment.
that. Is this your house?
This isn't our house.
We
Okay.
sleep in the studio. So alone.
Amazing. Well, we have a bedroom for a reason.
Yeah.
What's up, men? What's on your show?
Well, we've got the best videos, I'm going to say, of all time this week.
Yeah, we have
Ooh.
some absolutely excellent and
Bold
hilarious.
claim.
I mean,
No.
you were talking about kind of like creatively disturbing but weird in a good way videos. We have
Okay.
at least 3 of those in our show today that are
Okay.
kind of like, wow, I'm not sure what that was, but I'm really glad it exists.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Also, it's a match made in heaven. It's Selena Gomez versus 30 Seconds to Mars in Fan Wars.
Boom,
That's
what a
so
clash.
ridiculous, I can't even fathom it.
I know, it's going to be exciting.
They've both got really extreme fans. This could be big.
That is why I'm excited to see
Yeah,
them
this
clash.
is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
What numbers can people call to get onto your show?
Well, you can text us on 81199. You can tweet us at BBCR1 or leave a request on the Radio 1 Facebook page. Or if you want to talk to us, you can call us on 03700 100 100.
Boom.
Seamless, Phil.
Thanks, Jamila.
Gentlemen, do you have the album chart?
We do indeed.
Take it
There's a
away.
couple exciting ones this week.
Yeah.
BBC Radio 1.
The home of the official album chart. This week's top 5 albums.
5.
Up to... It is Elvis Presley with the
Sure.
nation's favourite Elvis songs. This album's tracks were selected in consultations with the Elvis Presley estate based on record sales, cultural impact, and their significance to Elvis's career. And a fun fact, in case you didn't know it, Elvis Presley holds the record for the most UK #1 singles ever.
It's a new entry. It's Little Mix with Salute. Salute is the follow-up to Little Mix's debut album DNA, which went to #3 in December 2012. Union J's George Shelley is a massive fan, tweeting this week that he thinks the album is incredible.
Wow.
That's his voice.
3.
And a new entry, ask your mums, okay? Celine Dion, Loved Me Back to Life. Celine Dion has sold 6.7 million singles, making her the 8th biggest selling female singles artist of all time ever. You'll probably know her from her 1998 hit My Heart Will Go On, which was featured on the Titanic soundtrack.
I'll never let go, Jack. Down one is Eminem with the Marshall Mathers LP2. This was when it went to #1 in the UK album chart last weekend, giving Eminem his 7th consecutive #1 album. He also picked up 2 MTV EMA awards last weekend.
Yeah.
He is now the most awarded artist in history of the EMAs, with
Whoa.
a total of 15 trophies to his name.
And at #1, it is a new entry, Lady Gaga, Artpop. Yes, this is Lady Gaga's 3rd album and her 3rd UK #1 album after 2009's The Fame and 2011's Born This Way. Lady Gaga has won 5 Grammys, 3 Brits, 13 VMAs, and has sold 24 million albums and 90 million singles. So yeah, there we go. Take that, all the people on
That is
Twitter.
amazing. Thank you, man. Well
No
done, Lady
worries.
Gaga.
Yeah, not an art flop, is it?
Oh, no, sure. So one of the artists who you just heard were in the album chart. They were at #4, I believe, with their new entry is Little Mix. Congratulations to Lily Allen with someone somewhere only we know, and thank you to Dan and Phil for what I believe was a drawing of a hare and a bear. I can't totally say that I'm sure of that one. Anyway.
Blink 182, All the Small Things, and before that, the Arctic Monkeys, and you are now listening to Dan and Phil.
BBC Radio 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. We are Dan and Phil, and from now until 9 o'clock, this is the show where you guys are in control of the radio. This is a totally interactive show, which is unlike anything else, so do not just sit and listen, okay? Make sure you get involved with the show. Tonight, in about 10 minutes, we have internet news involving a guy that can naturally make his voice echo. There is the Dan vs. Phil challenge at 8. And later on in Fan Wars, it is 30 Seconds to Mars versus Selena Gomez, which should be pretty funny. But remember, the most exciting thing about our show is that you can't just listen to it. You should be watching it all happen live on camera on the Radio 1 website, where you can see me and Phil and everything that happens. But most importantly, we play homemade music videos that you guys listening right now have made to your favorite songs and sent in to us. And this week, we have a lot of very good music videos.
They're more than very good, Dan. They're absolutely incredible this week.
They'll make you laugh, they'll make you cry, they'll make you question your existence. But yes, it is the only way to experience this show. So if you're near anything with an internet connection, an iPod, a phone, a laptop, just go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 and hit watch.
If you want to get involved, you can tweet us at BBCR1, leave a request on the Radio 1 Facebook page, text us on 81199, or speak to us with your mouth on 03700 100 100. But now it's time for our next music video made by one of you guys. And this is an incredible video made by Emma Sayers, who retold the story of Sherlock's Hound of the Baskervilles using shadow puppets. And as it's all about hounds, it has been set to Florence and the Machine's Howl.
Yes, I think this is one of the coolest music videos we've ever been sent in.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that? So yes, if you right now want to see Emma's Sherlock shadow puppet masterpiece right now, which you definitely should, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 to watch it and the rest of our show.
Howl, which is by Florence and the Machine.
That was an amazing video.
It changed my life.
It was so good. I mean, when I heard it was shadow puppets, I just thought it would be like a sheet and then some like bad things. But that was like, wow.
So intricate. Also made me miss Benedict Cumberbatch. Come back to Sherlock, please.
Stop hoarding gold in your big dwarf mountain and come. I need John Locke, guys. I need it back in my life. Anyway.
BBC Radio 1.
So it's Sunday. We all survived the week, so congratulations to everybody.
Woo.
How are you, Phil? How did your week go?
I've been freezing because, as you know, our heating broke.
I do know that our heating broke.
No,
yes, it's been the worst.
I think if we were lizards, you'd be a warm-blooded lizard and I'd be a cold-blooded lizard.
I'm not really bothered. I'm one of those really, really, really annoying people that overdresses in the summer and then just walks around in pajamas during the winter. I'll be like, minus 25, and I'll be like, whatever, not wearing pants today.
I've just been in my festive jumper under my duvet, hiding from the world, waiting for the heating to fix. And it's nearly fixed, I think.
I hope so.
Going to get it back.
Jeez.
But also there's an Arctic front on the way as well,
So I've heard. Does that just mean it's going to be ridiculously cold for 2 weeks?
Apparently 2 weeks we're just going to get polar bear breath.
Just be roaming through the streets. Okay.
That's not going to be fun.
Excellent.
So hopefully I'll be warm enough. But it also got me thinking what our rehab topic could be.
Oh, okay. Our conversational topic.
Yeah.
What were we thinking?
Well, in July, we had cooling inventions.
When
where
it was quite cold.
Everyone submitted any way that could cool people down that they've invented themselves. So I thought we could have warming inventions.
Hey!
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I really enjoyed that last one. So you want to hear people's warming inventions. Do you have an example?
I thought about this and I didn't think of an example. What could it be? Like earphones that you listen to music.
Yes.
That while the music plays along, they blast heat into your ears.
Like you're wearing microwaves on your head.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I think that might make you warm, but it could also kill you, Phil.
Maybe.
So I'm not sure I'd buy into that idea that much.
Maybe it's worth it, Dan.
It's a good example. So, okay, that is tonight's topic of conversation, warming invention. So if you get on Twitter and have a thing, tweet whatever the name of your invention is to warm people up and how it warms people with the hashtag warming invention. So that's the name of your invention and then what it is and what it does. And we will be reading out some of your suggestions after this.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're going to go from Ria on the text messages,
Yeah.
who wants Outcast Hey Ya.
Okay.
So here it is after this.
3. Hello, I'm Jack Whitehall, and I'm here with my father, Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael Whitehall.
Yeah, I just said that. We want to tell you about our new chat show, Backchat. It's a very unique show.
But it can't be very unique.
What?
It's either unique or not unique.
Yeah, whatever. Join me and my father.
My father and me.
My father and me. And some celebrity guests for Backchat.
Embrace the generation gap on BBC Three.
Oh, it's not on BBC Three, is it?
Ghastly. Can you behave?
Backchat with Jack Whitehall and his dad. Wednesday at 10 on BBC Three.
Hey, Outcast. Before the break, we were talking about warming inventions, as it's going to be very, very cold apparently soon, during to Phil.
Arctic.
Arctic. So, hey, should we hear some warming inventions?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
What are people saying?
Well, Twitter has already exploded with loads of warming inventions, which makes me feel good. Becca has said, roll on the floor in Vaseline.
I just learnt this, that it's a thing that when people that are running are really cold, then they rub themselves with Vaseline.
Really?
When I read that, I was just like, why would you put loads of Vaseline on the floor and roll around in it? But that's a thing, apparently. It's not just super... what's a different word, synonym for smooth feeling?
Smoothing. They make you slip over, maybe.
Slippery.
Jess said it's called fire setter. You use it when you set yourself on fire.
I don't recommend self-immolation as a way of keeping yourself warm during the winter.
That would not be safe. Gail said a jacket with a built-in hot chocolate dispenser. Now you're talking, Gail. I'm going to sign up
How
for
would that work? Surely that
Just
would
like
be very heavy.
A little pouch that's around your
It would have to be the
breast
right
area.
temperature, though, because if it's hot chocolate, like train hot chocolate, then you trip over and you're just going to burn yourself, aren't you? Because seriously, hot chocolate on a train,
It's like a volcano machine.
Exactly.
Yeah, and finally we have one from Alex.
And what's Alex saying?
Alex said, invite Satan to have some tea with you. I think that would get everything fixed.
It's as easy as that. Okay, just
Yeah.
summon the devil. That's simple.
Don't do that.
Are any of those good enough inventions for you so far?
I'm liking the hot chocolate one the most, but I think we can do better. What about you, Dan? Have you got one?
I'll have a think about one. Okay, let's come back to this later.
Maybe Illy has one. Illy, hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You sound very awake and happy.
Good.
I am quite awake and happy.
That's good.
Yay.
Have you got a warming invention for us?
Well, I think that everyone should have their own personal polar bear to cuddle when you get cold.
That'd be great.
That sounds... I'm sorry, wouldn't a polar bear just horribly maul you if you tried to give it a hug?
No, because these would be genetically engineered polar bears that are like best friends with people.
Of course.
Just simply make domestic polar bears. See, I like that idea anyway, even if
Yeah.
it's not about cuddling them for warmth.
Yeah, I wish there was more animals you could have as pets, like raccoons. They're so cute.
You just want a capybara as a
I
pet,
do,
don't you, Phil?
definitely.
Well, okay, yeah.
I want a pet capybara so bad.
I feel like we're bonding, Illy.
We are.
Would you like to hear on the song on the radio tonight?
Yeah, could I hear American Boy by Kanye and Estelle?
That's a brilliant choice.
You mean the best song of all time ever? Yeah, I can play that.
Obviously.
Do you know what? That's going to make us all feel warm as well, because it's all about America.
Yes.
That'll be good.
And he's
Yeah.
wearing a big chinchilla coat in the music video.
Thanks, Illy.
You're welcome.
BBC Radio 1.
That was Kanye West and Estelle with American Boy. Thank you very much to Illy for requesting that one. Oof.
Now, we've been asking you guys to use real science to invent us some ways to keep warm in this Arctic front that's coming in the next 2 weeks.
People are tweeting with the hashtag warming inventions. What are they saying, Phil?
Bedroom Hymn said, the parent car, the heating is always full and the windows don't open. I know you'll overheat from this experience. Jess said, have a lion put in your house so you have to constantly run away from it, thus keeping warm.
And exercise. That sounds like a winner to me.
Yeah, the twerking unicorn said...
Is that their username?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Good selection.
They were good. What about you, Dan? Have you thought of yours?
Okay, I've thought of one. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
It is the laptop onesie. The idea of this, everyone has a laptop, okay, they like to browse in the browsing position like this. You simply, it integrates it with a kind of sleeping bag with arms and fingers and thumbs and stuff like that. So then the natural heat coming from your laptop fan heats the inside of a sleeping bag, but it's all connected as one big suit.
I don't think I would ever move for the rest of my life if I had one of those. In with hashtag warming inventions. Now we're going to go to another video made by you guys. We have Justin Bieber's Boyfriend, recreated by Ned, Abby and Scarlett for their YouTube channel Interlaced.
Well, yeah, I can't tell if they're doing this one ironically or if they're just a big fan of Justin, which is okay. People can be like that, but there's just something about seeing a guy saying swaggy while wrapped in fairy lights.
It's a good look.
It's a very good look. Enjoy this, everybody, on the website. Here is Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, Boyfriend, thank you very much. Abby, Ned and Scarlett. I think Ned deserves an Academy Award for that performance as Justin Bieber.
It was incredible. I'm very happy for him. But now it is time for Internet News, where people have been very busy scouring the deepest, darkest depths of the internet to find all the weirdest news stories that have happened around the world this week that normal news establishments probably wouldn't have any interest in telling you. So, are you looking for awkward conversation filler?
Yeah.
You're in luck.
This is the Internet News.
Internet News.
Internet News. A waiter from Madeira in Portugal has learned to entertain diners with a very unique talent. He can make his own voice echo.
What?
Manually. Yeah, it's probably one of the most pointless talents in the entire world, but it's very unique, and it's a talent nonetheless. So do you want to hear it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Here is a guy who can manually echo his voice.
It took me about 1 year to do this. You need patience and living it with your mother-in-law.
There you go. You need patience and living with your mum to do that. That is the key to echo with your voice.
I can't say it sounded like he was in a cave, but it was a good effort.
Can you do it, Phil?
Hello, this is Phil.
See, I think you're just trying to make the noises.
I think I sounded better than he did. Go, you try. Do it.
Internet, news. No, we just sound stupid. We're not doing what he was doing. Anyway, next story.
Internet News. Rush hour commuters were left utterly surprised when a cat got on a tubes train heading into central London.
Why?
The cat, whose name is Oyster, funny enough, even managed to nab a seat on the Victoria line.
The cat was called Oyster?
Yeah.
Destiny, okay.
And it's a feat to nab a seat on the Victoria line. Thankfully, a volunteer from Battersea Dogs and Cats Home was there at the time, which is a coincidence, and managed to take the eager passenger with her.
Well, there we go.
Internet News.
And finally, tonight, basketball stars in the States are gearing up for the festival season with a special rendition of Jingle Bells, which they play by throwing balls into specially tuned hoops, okay? There's 5 hoops, and they each make a different note when a ball is thrown in. So if you're watching this online, you're about to see this happening, but to everyone just listening or in a car, what you're about to hear are people playing Jingle Bells with basketballs. Are you ready, Phil?
I'm ready.
Let's have a listen.
This is good.
It's amazing.
Whoa.
Please tell me the camera was on.
The camera was on. There we go. That is this week's Internet News.
The Internet News.
And now, thanks to Eve Taggart for sending this in, it's Biffy Clyro with Machines. Biffy Clyro with Machines.
Dan Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So, warming inventions. I just want to say, before we continue, that mine was really, really, really good, the laptop onesie.
Yeah,
Would you invest in that?
I'd give you £20, maybe.
£20. That would give you 0.01% of the business, Phil.
Okay.
I feel like with these warming inventions, we should try to get a bit entrepreneurial with it.
Let's do it.
Should we grill the person that does theirs next one?
What, like Dragon's Den?
Dragon's Den style-y.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up for that.
We can't call it Dragon's Den, though.
What else could we call it?
In America, they call it Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. I'm sorry. Did you know that? The American Dragon's Den is called Shark Tank.
That's so much worse.
So America. What could we call our version? Llama's Barn.
Llama Barn.
Doesn't sound as intimidating, does it, really?
I like it.
Llama's Barn?
Llama's
Okay,
Barn.
that's Llama's Barn with the next coolest warming invention.
Welcome to the Llama's Barn, Jasmine.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have a warming invention for us? Because we need Dan to invest in your company.
Yes, I do.
Oh, wait. Should we make this tense?
Yeah, come on, tense.
Okay. This has to be real. Right.
Can I be Deborah Meaden?
You can.
Oh, we're getting really tense. The lights have gone red.
I want to hear your pitch.
Hello, mate, sorry.
What is your pitch?
Slippers with ovens in, so then you can eat warm food, and also you can be warm from the oven.
Wow.
Okay, interesting. I have two problems with this, maybe. Maybe some people wouldn't want to eat something that they've been towing.
I wouldn't mind.
Towing?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. It's like you've been fondling something with your toes. People might not want to stick that in their mouth. And also, how safe is this oven? Are you going to set your feet on fire?
Well, then you'd be more warm, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it was.
It works.
Definitely works. I'd invest in this. Would you invest in this, Dan?
I think with the right amount of tweaking, if you make sure that the oven isn't too hot, maybe remove eat the things that you've put in your foot sock area.
That's my favourite part.
I'd say that's investable. Yes, I say to that one.
Yay, well, you've earned yourself a request.
Thank you.
What would you like to listen to?
Can we dance by the Vamps, please?
Yeah, did you see our interview with the Vamps? It's on the
Yes,
radio
I
on
did.
YouTube.
Indeed.
I did.
Who's your favourite Vamp?
Every single one.
Every single
Yeah.
Vamp. Okay, do you want to dedicate this to anyone?
Yes, can I dedicate it to Lottie? Sorry, I'm just trying to, Lottie...
Lottie?
Lottie, Emily,
Yeah?
I think. So,
Lottie and Emily.
yeah,
Okay.
Awesome.
This goes out to them. Make sure you tweet us with hashtag warming inventions and you could be in the Llama's Barn.
The Llama's Barn. It's going to catch on, Phil. It's going to catch on. Here's the Vamps.
it's Grimmy here, and on this week's Best of the Radio 1 Breakfast Show free download, we have Bastille are here. Hello. Hello there.
I got a message on Twitter last night.
From Miley?
No, from her mum.
Tish.
I didn't know she existed.
Looks a bit wicked. Yeah, Tish Cyrus is, come on, smoking hot.
Yeah.
Good morning, Naomi Campbell.
Morning, Grimmy.
Is there a male supermodel?
There's Mark Vindaloo, there's Tyson Beckford.
I could be the new Tyson Beckford.
Excuse me?
We have Piers and Leon from Rudimental. Morning.
My thing on a bus is just to prank as many people as I possibly can.
He once put shaving gel on my pillow.
And he did go in his bunk and he was like, what is this? I was just like, yeah.
Download it for free from the Radio 1 website, and we'll be back on air Monday morning from 6:30.
That was One Republic for Counting Stars. Turns out there's a lot of stars out there.
Generally speaking.
That's for Maria on Facebook.
The Dan and Phil Show on Radio 1. It's like eating a cake, but with your ears.
Now, if you're just listening to the Dan and Phil Show, you are missing out so much tonight.
Especially tonight.
I can't even emphasise how much. If I could do it with a noise, it would be like...
That sounds like you're constipated.
That sounded wrong.
People aren't constipated if they're not watching the show.
We've played so many amazing music videos already. We've had Shadow Puppets from Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
We've had
Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, I was going to say the monkey love story, where she got cheated on by a lamb.
That was very dramatic.
Joking. Yeah, so if you want to experience any of these videos, you need to get to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 and stop missing out.
Yes, the whole idea was when we came up with the show that was all on camera, we were like, what should we do to make it exciting? We can't just play the same music videos that go out on the chart show, because that's their thing. So we decided that we'd have people make their own music videos to their favourite songs and then send them in. That way, people get to control the music that goes on the show by sending in the videos, but they also get to get creative and entertain everybody. And today's been a very good example of that, haven't they?
So good.
Especially now, right? This next video we're about to play is by Paige and Natalie, and they had to Swede a music video for college. When you Swede something, that's basically to recreate it, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah, it's like making Lord of the Rings in your bedroom.
For example, yeah. So if you had to Swede a music video, which one would you pick? I can reveal that Paige and Natalie decided on Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles. Yeah, this includes someone sitting in a shopping trolley and then zooming around the world using a green screen. This one, it literally made me dribble, okay? It was really not attractive when I watched this for the first time.
I dribbled within the first 5 seconds of watching it.
That's how good it is. Okay, it's definitely the best use of green screen of all time. So if you want to experience this and the rest of our show like you should be, make sure you get to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 now. And thanks to Paige and Natalie, here is Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles.
Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles. Thank you so much to Paige, Lauren and Natalie for sending that in. That was actually a college project that they sent in to us.
That changed my life. That was one of the best things I've ever seen in my entire life.
It made me just want to go to Tesco and sit in a trolley for the rest of my life.
So, Phil, why was Vanessa Carlton just playing on Radio 1?
Because that was a college project that they sent in to Dan and Phil at bbc.co.uk. And if you've ever made a video to anything ever, make sure that you send it to us. If it's a college project, if it's something funny you filmed last Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, even if there's a song that you just want to get played on the radio, the easiest way to get it played on the radio on our show is to just make a music video for that song, and then hey presto. Indeed.
Yeah, all you need to do is upload it to your favourite video sharing website and email it to danandphil@bbc.co.uk.
Boom! But now I think it's time we get back into the Llama's Barn.
Nina.
Hi.
Welcome to the Llama's Barn. So we're talking about warming inventions. Do you have one for us?
Oh, should we make it tense?
Let's make it tense.
Okay.
Make it tense.
It's tense now.
Okay.
Explain your idea.
Instead of your earphones that might kill you and Dan's laptop sleeping bag that might also kill you,
to be fair,
I have curated earmuffs that play music, so you can just sit back and relax and listen to Muse with no cold ears.
That is a good idea.
What?
Yeah.
Is that not a thing?
It should be a thing.
Earmuff headphones. That seems so obvious.
Yeah, because headphones are always so cold and plasticky.
Yeah, you don't want to put like metal headphones on your ears, do you?
It sounds like Dan's pretty sold on this already.
Okay, so can we think of any catches for that? Have you patented it? Because someone else might have invented it. What are you going to do if someone else has already invented it?
If someone else has invented it, I'll sue them and say this is my idea.
Just sue them in submission and say that you did it first.
Yes,
Photoshop a picture that says that you did it first. I'd do that. Excellent. Okay, is there anything else we can grill her on?
I think I would invest £178 million.
How much of your business would Phil get if he invested £178 million into your earmuff headphones?
A trillion, billion, millions.
Percent. What a return! Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Fantastic.
It's a deal, and to celebrate this, let's listen to your request. What's it going to be?
Nicki Minaj.
Pound the alarm.
Yeah.
Pound the alarm.
Would you like to dedicate it to anyone?
Yes, can I dedicate it to my friend Charlotte, who told me I should do this, and my friend Nina, who probably is screaming right now.
Oh, brilliant. This goes out to her. I hope she's screaming
Nina,
for nice reasons.
Who was on last week.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on your investment.
Yes.
Nicki Minaj. Pound the alarm. Now, Dan.
Yes?
It's now time to talk about tonight.
Dan versus Phil.
Oh, it's so smooth when you pull that one off, Phil.
So smooth.
Tonight, bam, okay.
Now, if you're watching on the Radio 1 website, you may have noticed the gigantic, colossal whiteboard that's appeared behind us. It's like the thing from 2001 Space Odyssey, except it's a whiteboard.
That's very dramatic.
It's an obelisk.
Yeah. Okay, so it is time for Dan versus Phil. This is when me and Phil, at around 8 o'clock in every show, do a challenge live on camera that you can watch on the Radio 1 website. And you guys get to vote on who you think wins the challenge and therefore gets their face on the Dan versus Phil challenge leaderboard. And whoever loses at the end of the year will have to do some kind of horrific forfeit. Which it's not looking in your favour so far, is it, Phil?
We need to decide on this forfeit soon.
You can pull it back.
I can pull it back. I'm really good at artistic things as well. I'd like to think so.
Well, that's good for today, as the challenge that we are about to be doing is... how would you describe the hand thing?
I describe it as using the other person's hand to do a self-portrait of yourself.
I was thinking of a catchy name, but you could just do that. That works fine.
Awkward self-portraits.
Boom. There we go. Nice, catchy name, Phil. Yeah. If you haven't tried it before, holding someone else's hand and then trying to draw something usually makes it look like Mr. Tickle fell down the stairs or something like that. It's really not very good. So if you want to see me and Phil make horrible disasters of each other's faces, make sure you go on the Radio 1 website, as you guys will get to vote on who you think did the better job and won.
You're not allowed to sabotage it, though, Dan.
Am I not?
No.
How could I possibly sabotage it?
Keep your arm as loose as possible. I want it to be like a paintbrush, but better.
Right, okay, so for everyone who wants to see this, get to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 now. But for the listeners and people in cars, here is Katy B and Robin Thicke. Are you ready, Phil?
Let's do it.
BBC Radio 1. Dan versus Phil. Round 1. BBC Radio 1.
Round 2. Get over here! Fight!
Robin Thicke. Okay, so Dan versus Phil just happened with us trying to do self-portraits while holding the other person's hand who was holding the pen. And how do you think it went, Phil?
I think I made a slight monster.
Yeah, I think it looks horribly wrong. It kind of looks like Phil in a blender.
I think, like,
Phil
the
portrait
mouth
that's fallen off a mountain.
If you go on the Radio 1 website right now, you'll see the mouth I drew is quite sinister.
It's really like your worst nightmare that could ever possibly happen in a horror movie.
Yeah, if I woke up and that was staring at me, I would wee myself a little bit.
Okay, but we have just posted the photos of mine and Phil's finished and totally beautiful self-portraits done by the other person's hands. So get online if you want to see those, because it is up to you guys to vote for who wins Dan versus Phil. So if you go onto @BBC R1 or the Radio 1 Facebook page, you will see the links that have been posted to the poll where you guys can vote for who you want to win Dan versus Phil this week. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I might have a chance. Maybe. We'll see.
It's up to you. Go vote.
We have a video now by Ruby and Olivia titled The Fall of Death.
The Fall of Death?
Yeah.
Okay.
She falls out of a treehouse and wakes up as a ghost haunted by the souls of the dead, but then she is revived, and after the dead attack her, in her living world.
Wow. That sounds like some M. Night Shyamalan stuff.
I was leaving you on the edge there, like
Okay.
a twist.
Well,
kind of spoiled it a bit.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. Okay, so if you want to experience this twist masterpiece, get onto the Radio 1 website now. Go vote on the Dan versus Phil poll. Is it up to you who wins? Here is Bastille, Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer, Bastille, thank you very much, Olivia and Ruby, for creeping us all out.
I thought that was good, though. Good twist there with the awakening of the livingness and the ghosts coming to attack her.
I love the use of costumes as well. We should have more costumes in our videos.
Yes, more chef hats and golf clubs. Very intimidating. But now it is time to reveal who won the Dan versus Phil challenge. So, everyone watching on the website, you just saw me and Phil attempting to draw self-portraits using the other person's hand as a pen. And Phil, people have voted on the website, and I can reveal...
I'm nervous.
That with an absolute landslide of the votes,
yeah,
this week
the winner is
Phil.
Jumping up and down with genuine joy then.
Was that the best moment of your entire life?
Yeah, because I really try with art, and my art teacher didn't like me. She said I didn't know how to shade things properly, and yeah, that makes me feel better. Thank you, world.
Okay, well, that sounds like we just dug up a lot of repressed issues for you there with your art teacher. Would you like to stick your Phil face on the Dan versus Phil leaderboard?
That's a horrific Phil face. I look like Joey Essex.
Do the sticking.
With a tiger. Yes, the sticking is happening.
Boom.
It's 4-4 now.
Well,
Caught up with you, Dan.
It's getting very serious. But now, requested on Facebook, here is Eat, Sleep, Rave, Repeat by Fatboy Slim and Reva Star after this.
One Extra is hip-hop. Extra. Hip-hop. Throughout the month of November, BBC Radio 1 Extra celebrates all things hip-hop. Let's take it back to straight hip-hop and start it from scratch. What up, what up? Build it back on hip-hop's greatest moments and debate hip-hop's future. We'll heat things up with hot freestyle ciphers. Hit the red carpet for our Hip Hop Mixtape Awards. Play the top 100 hip hop singles and test your hip hop knowledge. Catch up on the action so far on the One Extra website. Hip Hop Month. On the station that truly represents hip hop. Hip Hop One Extra.
One Extra.
On digital radio, digital TV, online, and on your mobile.
Here's Eat, Sleep, Rave, Repeat for Chester on Facebook, which is what I want to call my child.
Chester Lester.
Chester Lester, yeah.
Don't do that, Phil.
Okay. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat for Chester on Facebook. Do you not like that for my child's name? Chester Lester.
Chester Lester. I think it has an endearing ring to it, and hopefully no one will throw rocks at him.
I want Chester Lester and Sylvester Lester.
Please don't. Think of your family, Phil.
Do you know what I'd call my child if it had like your last name?
What?
Wolf.
Wolf Howell. Ha ha! Stop. Okay, what's happening?
The time is 8:17. We have Fan Wars on the way, which is Selena Gomez versus 30 Seconds to Mars.
Very excited.
But now, you know when you need to sneeze and it doesn't come for ages, but then you sneeze and it feels really good?
Yes.
Well, that feeling, if there's a German word for it, I'm sure it would make me feel those feelings. It's an extremely eye-pleasing video made by Jack, Sidra, Molly and Sophie to Taylor's We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. Enjoy it.
BBC Radio 1.
That was Taylor Swift. Okay, Phil.
Let's speak to someone. Elle.
That sounded sinister.
Hi, Phil.
During that song, I was having a look at our owl, and I feel like it's looking at me.
Yeah.
Do you think it's evil, or do you think it's a nice owl?
I think it's just the glowing eyes that sort of creep me out a bit. I think it is evil.
Yeah, I think it wants my soul.
I don't think it has good/evil properties because it's an inanimate object, personally. But that might just be my opinion.
You just wait until it flutters into your room at night, Dan. What will you do then? Who will protect you?
If a cardboard owl with a printer in it flew into my room at night, I'd probably just stop. I'd just have a mental breakdown, I guess, because just my theories on the universe would not mean anything.
Well, I'm glad you're on my side, Elle. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So if you could have any song played on Radio 1 in the world, what would it be?
It would either be Little Mix Move or the one I've requested is Royals by Lord.
Royals by Lord. That's a great choice. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
I've never seen...
Dan,
Yes.
I'm telling you, that owl is staring at me. It's looking at me. It's giving me the eyes.
The picture of the owl in the corner.
I don't know if it's the good eyes or mysterious eyes or evil eyes, but it's definitely following me around the room.
Fairly sure his eyes can't really
do
anything.
Seriously. It's creeping me out.
You think it can do things with its eyes? Okay, why don't you have a staring competition with it then?
Okay, bring it on. I bet it'll blink. You watch its eyes. I bet it blinks.
Okay, Phil?
Yep. Here we go.
I'm not sure what's happening.
My eyes are hurting.
You're having a staring contest with an inanimate object, Phil.
I'm not. It's going to do something.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Blink, owl.
It's made out of paper.
It's not made out of paper. This hurts.
I'm really sorry to anybody who's watching this. I don't know what's happening.
I'm going to blink. I'm going to blink. Oh. Okay, I blinked.
You blinked. I guess
of course
that
it didn't do anything.
The owl won the staring contest.
It's like Toy Story. They don't do anything when Andy's in the room, do they?
Okay, so that just happened for the staring contest with an owl right now. So if we were going to give an award to the most random music video that we've been sent in this evening, which is quite appropriate right now, I have no idea what inspired this one, okay, but I'm really, really happy that it exists. Ocean Hues, which is an amazing name, made a stop-motion video of two pasties going on an adventure. Yep, that is... You heard that right. That's exactly what happens. But watch out for the twist ending, okay?
It's shocking.
You've been warned.
What doesn't kill you, Jake Bugg, with a video of pasties.
They got eaten. It was brutal.
So
I established a bond with those pasties watching them go on an adventure, and then they just got destroyed.
Never give anything a cartoon face and then eat it. It's my rule.
Is that the rule here?
Yeah.
Okay.
BBC Radio 1.
But now we are joined by Alan and Dr. Rada from the surgery.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello. Like your jumper.
Oh, thank you.
It feels kind of, Christmassy.
It's not too early?
No,
it's too early.
It's on the edge of festive.
It's perfect timing.
There's no snowflakes or anything.
Yeah, I reckon if there were reindeers on it would be like...
It'd be a bit much.
There you go.
Do you also like the drawing I did of myself?
It's quite scary.
I prefer the real version, I have to say.
Oh, thanks, Rada. So what's going on the surgery today?
So today we're talking about type 1 diabetes, in young people. So if you know anyone who's got it, or if you have it yourself, you want to ask a question about it, just get in touch.
What would be a symptom of having diabetes that I might know about?
So being very, very thirsty would be one, and going to the toilet a lot would be another.
What if you wake up for a drink like 3 times in the night? Would that maybe be...
Is that normal?
Is that normal?
It depends on what's normal for you, actually.
I sometimes sleep with the radiator on, so that's probably...
You're probably just cooking yourself, Phil. Yeah, that's not a good warming invention, keeping the radiator on as you sleep.
That's the only thing about listening to surgery sometimes. When Dr. Rada's talking about symptoms, I'm like, that's me. That's me.
We're all hypochondriacs, aren't we? That's why you should never go on the internet. Is that your number one?
Never, ever go on the internet. Ever.
Self-diagnose with the internet. Okay, so how can people get involved?
And the best way of doing it is to send us a text with your problem on there at 81199. I don't know where 3 came from, sorry. 81199. And if you're happy for us to give you a call back, put the word call at the beginning of your text, and hopefully we'll be talking to you after 9.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks.
Bye. Okay, now, this next music video is possibly the greatest thing that's ever been created in the history of art. Okay, when I saw this. This is a montage of Christine and her friends' adventures through Europe, okay, which might sound a bit, someone else's holiday footage, but it is so well edited. It is definitely better than any of my YouTube videos that I've ever made.
I know, I'm so jealous of their trip as well.
It's so beautiful and it's so interesting, and they all look like they're such good friends. It made me really sad about the reality of my life. So if anyone else wants to feel really jealous of this amazing adventure that they went on, then make sure you go on the Radio On website, because you will enjoy this. Here is Temper Trap, Sweet Disposition.
The Temper Trap, Sweet